Hey everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Land and our farm build series. Hard to believe we are up to stream number 15 on this map. And we are doing some literally, nearly literal 11th hour sunflower harvest. It is November, and this is our only chance to get these sunflowers out of the ground. Diablo del Toro and Chris, what is up? Indeed, Chris, we are going to be talking about the DLC announcement from earlier today. And that is the topic of our poll this chat. Is the Antonio Carraro DLC a must-have or a must-pass? Feel free to put your vote in. Pixel Monkey and Waylon, what is up? Alright, we have emptied that. I'm going to go back to the PGA and stuff it full of silage bales. Keep that money coming in. Caleb, what is up? Thought the bale was gonna stick up there. There we go. That's right, Caleb. It is part of the Year 1 Season Pass, so those that have that won't have to worry about any money outlay. That's already happened. Calvin, what is up? We're gonna wait till the show starts for real. Then I'll let you know my thoughts on it. I don't know how much more this BJ is going to take. Let's see how much more after this load. We also have a very special surprise in store for you tonight. I've got early access to a mod that is in testing. Hopefully it'll get released this week if all goes well. Super excited to show that off to you. Here we go. Oh, we got a little bit more. 84,000. I think this will hold 150. So we can put in another 6 or 7 loads. Zach, what is up? Oh, yay! I got an achievement. I don't know what it's for. war, but I got an achievement. Oh, it's okay, Diablo. Everyone's allowed to have their own thoughts. We are Mr. Beast. What is up? Zach says, no, you don't. Sarah Farmer, welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing this Tuesday evening? Wayne, what is up? Three more minutes to go. I tell you, that rain we had last stream, that really messed up with my plans. Alright, just about one more load. Yeah, how about that placeable BGA pack? That is super interesting. I would have put that down had we not already built out our BGA here. There we go. Those bloody Bearcats, what is up? What is up with those bloody Bearcats, by the way? Alright, that is good enough. Ah, you are experimenting with various biogas plant setups. Yeah, I just kind of tossed down everything that I did for the video. Oh, I thought it may maybe stop, but okay. Okay. Yeah, I know it's dark. It'll be a little brighter once we get rid of the shadowing. But we can't advance night because it's my last day to harvest sunflowers. I don't want to lose my field. Yeah, the fog of war will be gone in a minute. Or should I say, now. everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Land in our farm build series. Yes, I know it is dark. It is 5 p.m. in November. I really cannot do much about this because I want to get my sunflowers harvested. And, well, if I don't get them harvested by midnight, they are going to, they're going to wither. So it is trying to get these things harvested as quickly as we can. So yes, I know it is dark. Charlie Farmer, that is indeed the question of the day. How about that Antonio Carraro DLC? At least that's how I want to call it. Antonio Carraro. If someone knows a better pronunciation, let me know, but let me know. Are you going to pass or is it a must-have? Running. Articles, what's up? Now, when we get into December, I got something. I got a new toy to show you. We got a new toy. Once we get this field harvested off. I have to say, I don't know how many folks were anticipating that to be the DLC. I think pretty much everybody knew it was going to be vehicles, given the hint and all. But what vehicles were included, that was a pretty big surprise. Pretty big surprise. That started. I have to say the tractors look pretty interesting in the pack. I don't know how many of y'all have gone to the website and took a look at their tractor lineup. Hey, pal. Huh. B, there is no turning it on. I see it right. Let's see if we need to move it. Super strength, can I just pull it? Yeah. Let's attach back up. So I think I've now pulled it too far. Crazy Sonoran, what is up? They are baby tractors. We got two that are 38 horsepower or less. And then the rest are 98 horsepower. Let's do a little cheaty action and find the dot. There's the dot. There, we got it. We got it now. Well, I don't know. What's the, what does the grape equipment take? Grape technology. So this doesn't have a horsepower requirement. This doesn't have a horsepower requirement. No horsepower requirements on those. Let's go to all of let's go down here to the packs, right? Duh. Grapes. 70 horsepower. So yeah, the lowest ends won't work there. 65 horsepower there. 65 and 70. It'll run a stump grinder, won't it? It'll pull a little trailer. Whoa, dog, get out of the road. There we go. Yeah, as I said, it's dark. I know it's dark. It'll be dark until we get this field harvested. Because it is November. But when we get over here, and we get this harvester unloaded, I'm going to pull up the site. I want to take a look at the tractors and stuff. Now, one good kind of comparison I said in the Discord today was it's kind of like the Alpine pack, right? Definitely wasn't for everyone. Some folks found a way of making use of some of the equipment in the Alpine pack. Others obviously didn't really bother or care for it, which is all fine and dandy. Let's go pull this up. Give us something to look like. All right, so here we have the Antonio Caro website. And we've got the Mach 4. That is one of the tractors that are going to be included in the DLC. Take a look at this thing. I mean, I think it looks pretty dang cool. It does offer reversible quad track tractor. So this has the ability to be a reverse drive, as I understand it. So this one is got a Kubota engine in it, so that's something important to note. Kubota engine. Oh, we have this one, the 98 horsepower version with a 4-cylinder Kubota engine. We also have then the Mach 2, which is basically 2-wheeled and 2-tracked variant. Again, we have the 98 horsepower Kubota version of that. And then we have let's see here. We've got this one down here. What is it? The 3200 GTS. This thing looks cool, right? I mean, I think this would find its home on lots of farms. 27 horsepower. But, you know, you could put... Hopefully you could put pallets in here. You could put bales in there. You could put just about anything you need to transport in that thing. It could be a nice little yard. Yeah, as opposed to a side-by-side, you could use that. Pretty interesting. The TTR 4400. Where's that at? No, that's not it. TTR 7600. Here we are. So we have the TTR 7600, 75 horsepower tractor. So clearly, I mean, look how this guy is leaning. Very good for hillside work, just like a lot of the Alpine equipment. There it is, shown kind of in more of an Alpine environment. Showing it here with the reverse drive. So we're driving this thing basically backwards at this point. Let's take a look. Some more of this other stuff. PGF. 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 It is. Is it? PGF 10900R. So this is not quite the 10900. Trying to find anything on this website can be a little difficult. PGF. I mean, this thing looks pretty dang cool. This looks like a little race car. Oh, here it is. TGF at 10900. So there we go. We get this thing. Like I said, this looks cool. I like this. Like this cab look, right? Oh, talking about you got your eyes on the prize right there. Little old thing. Very, I mean, you know, that's pretty interesting. So one thing is, you know, what if we had this and then eventually we got the Tony 10900? What if we eventually got something like the Orchards, right? Here are the Tony 10900 SR. We have the Tony 10900 TR. Tony 10900 TR. Here we go. Again, with the 98 horsepower Kubota engine. Those are some really nice wide stance tires there. There you go, Darren. Look, it's got a little logging trailer behind it. So, yeah, that is some of the stuff that is going to be part of this pack. I think it has a lot of potential for people who are playing more small-scale farming. More than anything else. The tractors are listed as going 40 kilometers per hour. Most of them are set to 40 kilometers an hour. There is an old Super Tiger 635, which when I looked it up was like from 1978. It's listed at 21 kilometers. The TTR 4400 is listed at 28 kilometers. And the little Tiger car, the one with the little bed on the back is listed at 30 kilometers per hour. So they're not necessarily the slowest things on the planet. So one thing, I mean, I'm going to be interested to get a hold of them and see how they look, see how they operate, figure out how they could be possibly used above and beyond simply grape or olives. That's the way I see it. It was definitely unexpected, right? I mean, we were just talking yesterday in the live stream for ATS about possibly, what could be included. And one option was, trucks, European trucks. What else do we got running here? And, I've seen some comments. I haven't looked since probably early lunch. But, some of the comments I saw on my YouTube post were Giants, know your audience, and, a couple other things. And let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about the Giants, know your audience comment. Now, I don't know who made it. You may or may not be here in the chat. And we're not trying to point anybody out. But we're just trying to talk about some things. All of these business deals for the first year season pass, they were all done before the game was released 3 months ago. So every single DLC deal that we're going to get in the first year was already ink on the paper before the game was released. These DLCs don't happen in a day or a week or a month, right? They didn't come up with all these little cutesy hints like vehicles for your farm, or this is going to drive you crazy, or, more efficient ways of doing things. They didn't just come up with these and then later try to figure out, well, what can we put in that makes those make sense? They had all of this figured out. They had deals with Antonio Carraro before the game launched. And they probably, the company either came to them or they approached the company and said, hey, we're looking to add grapes and olives. You build tractors specifically engineered for those particular crops. We'd like to see you, would you like to be in the game? And maybe they even pitched, would you like to maybe be a paid DLC content where we're only going to focus on your brand of tractors. Right? So all of this content that we're going to see in the first year was all ink on paper before the game was released. I mean, some of those other cars, they looked really cool. They looked really cool, possibly for future expansion. So, that's the way I see it. Kind of like the alpine farming stuff. It's not for everybody. Not every DLC will be for everybody, that is for sure. It does set the benchmark at $9.99 that we can probably expect the other the other two DLCs that are going to come out to be around $9.99 also. So it does establish a little bit of a benchmark for the value of the season pass. So if you're going to get 3 $9.99 deals, that's what, $38, $37.99 before the expansion. Typically expansions are priced out at $19.99. So if we're at $37 and then we add another 19 to it, so that's 48. So potentially we're talking $56 worth of content for the price of the DLC. You know, Kubota engines, could that mean or lead to, yeah, other deals? It's hard to tell. But like I said, I'm for one looking forward to giving it a try. I think they would make rather interesting yard tractors, especially the articulated ones. So, you know, if you're playing a European map that has a very tight farmyard, a small 98 horsepower articulated tractor could be rather interesting to use on the farm. But again, it's not for everybody. When people were asking if they should buy the DLC before the game launched, I said it's a gamble, right? Because we don't know what the content's going to be. There are players that will buy any DLC just for the sake of showing putting their wallet where their heart is, if you will, with respect to the game and such. And if that's your case, then that's great. Others are much more selective with the DLC they buy, and if that's what you are, then that's fine too. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many votes we get during the live stream and what the ultimate results are. But overall, the current opinion seems to be a bit underwhelmed, to say the least. Love the ideal drive with the joystick. Yeah, let's go and pull this up. So here we have the DLC page. Boom. So here we have the DLC page, $9.99. So we've got this little Super Tiger 635. This thing is small, 35 horsepower. Hopefully we'll get more machinery to work with this type of stuff. But when I looked this up this morning, that was like from 1978. So we do have a little kind of an older tractor there. I like this. I think I'm going to try to incorporate this into some gameplay. This little Tiger car, 19 horsepower. Think of it as a Mahindra with maybe a bigger rear gate. Holds 890 liters worth of product. Hopefully you can put a big square bale in there. You can put round bale in there and 1 or 2 pallets, possibly. So it could be a really good thing to use in order to, maybe toss a pallet of seed or 2 pallets of seed on there and drive out to the field. Caleb, I hope the patch should be coming this week. Patch should be coming this week. We have an open cab variant, but then all of these are pretty cool looking. They're small, they're low to the ground, ideal for hilly terrain. This one I think looks like a little race car. You know, given how the lines are on the, as opposed to this big square. Most of these, if not all of these, are reverse drive, so you're going to be able to get into them and flip the driver around and drive backwards. So you can see they only have a pin hitch on the front. No 3 points on the front. This one looks like it has a winch on it. But on the back, there's 3-point PTO, so you could drive to the field reverse drive, drop it down, and then do your mulching, do your cultivating, do your mowing, whatever. Then we've got the tracked variant and the half track and the 4 tracks there. Like I said, they all mostly go 40 kilometers per hour. But by no means is anybody expected to buy everything. Buy what you want and only what you want. Indeed, Cody. Indeed. And, you know, there is that if you're on PC, there is a mod out there that allows you to, I think it lowers the price of decorative objects, and it may or may not also lower the price of placing grapes and olives. Right, but placing grapes and olives are expensive. Indeed, it is a very expensive endeavor to get into. And let's go back here to... Oops. Let's go back to the company's real website. This is what we're getting. The Tiger Car 3200. Right? I was looking at this and I was like, oh, I want the 5800. Right? I want the 5800, the bigger boy version. That's what I want. Oh, we've got, so this is just like the Alpine stuff, where we also have twisting of the chassis, again for good hilly terrain. There's the reverse drive, how it folds up and then rotates around. So it'll be really interesting watching this animation. But I encourage you to go check this place out. Check the website out. Look at some videos, right? Close that out. Yeah, well, the smaller one is open cab. Maybe there's a maybe there'll be a configuration option too to not have an open cab. Terra Farmer, it's hard to say. You never want to assume anything like that. So really, you won't know until we know if we're privileged enough to be able to get that or not. Yeah, I think the patch is going to... I thought the patch was going to come out today. Since it didn't come out today, I kind of think it's going to come out Thursday. Right? I don't know, when does Sony or Microsoft typically release stuff? Does one of them typically release stuff on a specific day? It should be this week. I have to tell you, I was floored. I was floored when the announcement dropped at 8 o'clock. That's when it dropped for me, it was 8 a.m. I was like, what? I was expecting the patch to drop. So when that dropped, I was like, what? Surprise, surprise to everybody. 4, what is up? We're not getting a ton of yield off of these sunflowers. Thought we'd get more. Let's see, where are we at? So we got a fair bit of this field already harvested. So we're going to be done here in about 10 minutes. Then we'll advance to tomorrow. And boy, do I have a surprise for you at the shop. Can't wait to show it to you. They sent it to me last week and I'm like, oh man, I'm traveling. I can't show it off yet. But it is something that I've wanted to use in game for a few years now. There has been a modded version of this in previous games, but honestly the quality has been subpar at best. And super excited that this is from a quality modding group and is going to make its way hopefully into your game save folder soon enough. We did get the other pain medicine today. Thank goodness. So she is now fully pain medicated. We also got one of the super awesome power lift chairs. So that got delivered around 4 o'clock. I can put that together. She's already sat in that and said that was comfortable. So looking forward to her being able to use that more often as she recovers. So now that she has all of her meds in, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Today was rough. She was up at 4 a.m. because it was just too painful. And then we've got one more thing coming. It's a it's kind of a ice bag on steroids. So they have them at the hospital. It's like a little igloo cooler that has a pump in it, and it pumps cold water through a pad that like a heating pad, except the heating pad is hooked up to this little igloo cooler with, you know, a return and a supply hose, and you put ice and water in the igloo cooler so it circulates ice water through the pad to provide you, you know, long-term icing to your to the areas that you need it. So really cool to get that in, so she can start making use of that, because they told her she needs to have ice on her back for like 8 hours a day. So like, as long as she is sitting or lying down, she needs to have ice. She ordered it from Amazon. She ordered everything from Amazon. So I don't know what it is. It's like a blue cooler. At least the one at the hospital was a blue cooler with like it probably held like a gallon or 2 gallons. And you put ice and water in it. It has a little pump on the lid. 2 hoses that go up to like a little pad. It keeps the swelling down. Ice will reduce swelling. So you want to ice to reduce swelling, and then you want to heat for muscle pain. But they basically told her no heat. You don't want to put heat on it. Just ice, and a lot of it, in order to help with the swelling. All right, Christian. Thanks for dropping by. We'll have more fun here in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes we should be done this field and be able to advance to December, where we are going to play with a new toy. Yeah, you got to be careful. You don't want to put ice directly on the skin. You need to have a little bit of a barrier there. So you don't want to apply ice directly to the skin. Ideally, you want to apply ice to, like for your ankle, you want to have a sock on and then put an ice bag on the sock. But you don't want the ice bag to be wet. I don't know what front loader. What am I talking about, a front loader? I don't know if the new tractors come with a front loader. I'd say check out the website and see what they say about attachments like that. Christian, thanks for the sub. Around my little island here. Rut Lord! That's right, let's farm, baby! We're gonna get this thing done. I don't know, maybe you could have it, maybe there could be a front loader attachment on the rear. How about that, right? We've seen tractors like that before that had a front loader hookups on the actual rear. And then you could put the tractor in reverse drive. You'd have the engine on the back of the tractor at that point to offer counterweight. That is an idea. That would be some money right there. Christian with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. I don't know, I think we might have to do some some grape and olive only farming to make use of that new machinery. Backloader. Harry! 5 months as a farm boss. Thank you very much, sir. There we go. There we go. We're basically at 100% fertilized, right? I don't know, it just feels like we're not getting the biggest yield out of these things. Thank you very much, Carrie. Yeah, she is recovering. We got to go in for a follow-up next week. Tomorrow will be her 1-week anniversary on her first surgery. So I'm just trying to set her expectations to be a little realistic, right? No need to get upset, disappointed, or frustrated. Four with the 30. I don't remember your currency. Any rate, thank you very much, Thor, for the super chat. My hero. Oh, that is a good one. That's a good one right there. Robert, she's doing good. She's doing good. We just got her last pain med. Doctor had to beat up the insurance company a little bit. You know? Insurance company's like, well, that's usually only prescribed in hospital. We're not going to authorize that. The doctor's like, are you one of the leading spine surgeons in the country? No, you're not, but I am. And I say my patient needs this, so she needs it. Scooter needs to make the trigger here a little bit bigger. Be a little problematic. Yeah, DKK. Kroner. There we go. Thank you, sir, for the 30 kroner. Biggie Farming, what is up? Glad to have you here. I tell you, if you missed last night's stream, you missed a heck of a live stream. I mean, I was lightheaded, I was crying, and I could barely breathe. That's how bad it was. I don't know about Zach, but I just about nearly passed out when he came flying across the road in front of me. Whoa. Slightly chaotic. Well, I'm just glad to be back and we can get back into our schedule. I think Murphy caught up with us all last night. All I know is I was driving. I had no idea where you were. And I went to change lanes, and then next thing I know, you come across the across in front of me. Glad you like the background music. It is the latest album from Stream Beats. Stream Beats is completely copyright-free music. Use it in your own content. Just look up Stream Beats on pretty much any of your favorite music platforms. Spotify, Apple Music. There's a Stream Beats YouTube channel that streams it constantly. You can also download it. Streambeats.com, maybe. You're good at sending people off overpasses. You're well practiced in that. No, it wasn't a head-on collision. Somehow I clipped him, and next thing I know, he's on his side, like doing a wiggle worm across the interstate, across multiple lanes of traffic. Yeah, that's Stream Beats right there. So we are listening to, oh, let's see here, where are we? This is the Hi-Fi album. But we were probably listening to, so Senpai Artists, Ryan King, and then he's got an album there. We are nearly done, and then, like I said, we're going to advance to tomorrow. We have daylight. And we're going to be able to use a brand new piece of machinery I have been wanting to use for like a week. I don't know either. All I know is I changed lanes, and then I see you come across in front. Full moon is out. Did it. And welcome to December. There we go. Let's get up to 5x speed. Put this stuff away. And like I said, we're going to go play with some new toys. Get out of the way, dear. Get out of the way. I'll have you know I'm cleaning this off just for you guys. Just for you guys, because you know what? I never clean stuff. Why should I clean it? It's just going to get dirty again. That's right. Leave the BS at the door. Yep. Speaking of maps, did everybody have a chance to check out Chainsaw Valley? What do y'all think of that? A little bit of farming, a lot of forestry. Is that something that's up your alley or not so much? He was very gracious. Thank him for that. No, we already got the corn, didn't we? Yeah, we already got the corn. Good. Oh, there for a minute I was like, oh my gosh, we forgot the corn. We lost all our corn. Look what I got, everybody. Oh, yeah. Case IH Carraro 350 sprayer. Coming soon from Connect Modding. I believe it is actually in testing right now. When I got it last week, it was just uploaded, but pending testing. So, coming to a mod folder near you. The Case IH Parrot 350. 250 horsepower. 319 liter fuel capacity. 60 kilometer per hour top speed. 3,500 liter storage tank. 36 meters spread on the arms. You can get it with one tank or two. Two tanks will add a little bit to the capacity. And we can add headline management and GPS because we have headline management and GPS turned on. Let's get us some herbicide. Or is it hat rot? Hat rot parrot. I'm gonna call it parrot. I don't know what it's called. Oh, Carrie, was that, where was that bridge at? So, this is what I like about it. Watch this. Watch this. The suspension is really cool. Independent suspension. See that? See, watch the spring. Watch the unfold. I like the unfold. It's like, it literally looks like you are unfolding your wings if you're a bird. It's like how it's so smooth, multiple unfolding animations at the same time. We can raise and lower it. We can extend the wheels out and in. Raise and lower it. It does have width control. It's a variable spray width control. Should be for all platforms. Yeah. We're gonna play with it right now. Find my big tractor. That's what we need. Oh, indeed, Tukey. Indeed, you need to put it in gear first. So I'm just going to forego mulching. We're gonna forego mulching. We'll put herbicide on it after this, just so we can use that cool tool. The width is 36 or 38 meters, one of the two. So I wanted to use a mod like that in 17, but it was always janky. didn't work when you trying to hire a helper. I think there may have been a mod in 19 that kind of worked the same way. It does unfurl its spraying wings. Very true. That's what I told him when I looked at it last week. I'm like, I like how it unfolds. Right? So many of the sprayers, they only have one unfolding animation at a time. So they'll unfold one segment, then they'll unfold another segment, and then another segment. Oh, and it has a pretty good working speed, too. Set this back to miles per hour so I know what the working speed is. See here. Trying to come up with where my various fields are in the state. So stubble tillage is on that one. Okay. We fertilize this. I don't think it needs weeding. I think we already weeded that one. Yeah, I think we already weeded that one. Yep. Oh no, dead skunks. Not good, not good. I tell you what, I didn't see my first skunk until, well, I've seen dead skunks on the road. I didn't see my first living skunk until I moved to Virginia. And then, buddy, I think since I've been in Virginia, I've probably seen like, 5 or 6 real skunks just out and about doing their thing. Growing up, skunks existed because you found them hit by the roads, but you never really saw them. They're rather interesting creatures in how they kind of move. No, he didn't greet me. Well, we have one that makes its way around the house every so often because you can just smell it walk by. Well, they move kind of interesting, right? They kind of get this mentality that they're like cats, right? That's what you see on all our cartoons. They're cats with a white stripe. But they do not walk around like cats. They kind of kind of walk around well, I mean, they're a big ass rodent. That's what they are. So they kind of walk around like a minx. That's why you weren't supposed to be on that road. It had bears. Ferrets. They kind of walk around like ferrets. Yeah. Yeah. I thought about ferrets right about the time you put that message in there. Just kind of, they slink around. That's how you know they're definitely not a cat at night, right? Like, no, that's not a cat. They don't walk like that. Yes, they are physically smaller, but that's... The skunks I've seen, that's how they move. They walk around like a ferret walks around. Yeah, our dog got hit by one years ago too. So once we get this rolling, I'm going to we're going to do a little bit of production. Then we're going to get to the sprayer. You know, it's like I'm teasing the sprayer constantly, and we're never going to use it. We're going to use it. Oh, no, Carrie, I've been to Danville once. Danville is like 4 or 5 hours south of me. I live 3 hours north of the 81 border at Bristol. And Danville is kind of the same general area, but Danville's right down there on the border, but a bit more toward the center of the state. So I'd have to go down, I think, 29 to Lynchburg, and then continue down south from there to get to Danville. I think I drove down there one time to pick up an 80-gallon fish tank. Tomato juice will help kill the stench. It's like, I'm not here. Right, Hawkeye? It's like, I was never here. Just ignore me. I'm not here. No one's going to bother you. We'll fire that off. This way. I saw a coyote once. I think it was a coyote. Well, I was out, I was a kid, I was out deer hunting. And, this big gray dog walks by. Or what I thought was a big gray dog. Later told my grandfather about it. He's like, that was a coyote. You should have shot it. I'm like, I didn't know what it was. Just thought it was a big ass gray dog. There. Drop that off. But don't, doesn't hydrogen peroxide then, bleach out your dog? Let's go grab our flatbed. Horse Valley Farming, what's up? Are we talking about coyotes? Are we talking about coyotes or bears? Alrighty. Oh, okay, so the baking soda negates the hydrogen peroxide's bleaching effect. Look at you, chemist. I had no idea. Ah, yes, coyote. I mean, if that new trackers did have front-loading attachments, something like this would be a perfect spot for them. It's narrow confines. I heard about... I saw a news report, something about an 8-foot long snake somewhere down south. We're graced with rattlers up here. Behave. Behave, pallet. Behave. Then we'll get this going at the spinnery to make fabric, which is then going to go to our tailor. I put the industrial bakery mod in, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. I don't carry, it's a special mod I made. I made the FS19 pallet physics mod. Because, you know, pallets were just too easy in 22. I wanted to introduce the challenge back. Probably need to feed those guys. Yeah, they need fed. They need some food. I tell you, good thing good thing these guys don't die if you don't feed them. I probably would have killed all of my animals by now. Get out of the way. Well, I tell you, it's the, right? It's the people that have pet pythons. They get too big and then they go dump them, right? That's the issue, right? Rustic, what is up? Oh, really? Bad news, bears. Bad news, bears. Raz, you got here just in time to play with the new toy. play with a new toy here in a minute. I would say Grainville, right? Check your log. Check your game log after you load that map up. I did the old man. Press the throttle, not the brake. And is this the last weekend? Is this your final weekend? All right. Oh, that was funny. It's raining iguanas. Oh, that would be so funny. Oh, yeah, roll me in some egg money. Oh, crap. Am I selling? Oh, selling my wool. Ah. I didn't want to sell my wool. Okay, it is time. Ah, it's time to play with the parrot. Unfurl the wings. So again, this mod is by Connect Modding. It's going to be coming to the Giants Mod Hub very, very soon. It's actually in testing, or was in testing earlier this week. Is it? Applying herbicide. Go. Oh, wait. I gotta... Seriously. What can we seed? Can we seed anything? Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna spray fertilizer with it. Forget about it. Forget about herbicide. We're gonna fertilize it. Kubota is a small tractor brand. People want to see Kubota for whatever reason. They want to have a little yard tractor. I don't know why I can't get up from there. Raztech with the renewal. 11th month membership. Thank you very much, sir. There we go. Oh, Kubota's actually getting up there that high, huh? That makes a pretty nice size, medium sized tractor. So let's see here, where are we at? So 120 votes are 69. Gonna pass. 31% must have. Very valid. Very valid. A 16-mile-per-hour working speed with this bad boy. So pretty decent spray speed. Pretty decent visibility. You are an in-cab driver. This is 38 meters. So whatever that comes out to in feet. Right? 36. Kubota has balers. They got all kinds of stuff now, I guess. The only Kubotas we see or I've seen have been the little yard tractors. You know, someone that's got a really big yard and therefore has a yard tractor as opposed to a lawnmower. Yeah, Raz, we are going to be part of the silage relay. I signed up for a 3-hour stint between 10 a.m., 10, 11, and 12 a.m. 10, 11, and 12 p.m. on Saturday, so we'll be announcing that some more details in the channel. We'll be doing a silage relay for no kid hunger. No hungry kids. I need to remember the charity name. I didn't have a chance to watch the community spotlight today. I got distracted, and before I knew it, it was 3:30. You're first. When's the it starts on a Friday. When's it start? See, I was going to be a part of it last year, and I don't think the timing just, for whatever reason, the timing didn't work out right, and I couldn't do it. Friday at midnight. See, I think it's a pretty cool idea. Wrong one. There we go. Yeah, the event is going on all week actually, so it's going on right now. And the silage thing is kind of the way to finish it all off. I just don't remember. I just don't remember why I couldn't do it last year. Well, that's one way of knowing where you sprayed and where you didn't. The beeping was headland mode. I don't know why it didn't turn off the sprayer. I don't think I've tried a sprayer with headland mode yet. Yeah, Friday morning is midnight between Thursday and Friday. I know when I looked at the sign-up sheets, there were some hours on Friday. Still, there weren't too many hours on Friday. But I didn't get to see the sign-up sheet until a little bit earlier today. Maybe because it's not attached, it doesn't turn off. It's kind of bug with the script. I do not know, Caleb. they did a little bit of announcement about the update. What, 2 weeks ago? They mentioned a few of the things that are going to be fixed, but they didn't mention all of the things that are going to be fixed. So, if the bales in the shop are or are not going to be part of the update, I do not know at this point. The boom is not adjustable, but the working width is. So we have the adjustable working width. See where we can turn them off. Different segments. Turn them all back on. I like to do this now. This is my new way to demonstrate the turning off the different segments. Now, I've only had bales show up in the shop twice. First time I had it show up was in early access, pre-release. So the bit about auto-loading trailers causing it, I really don't take much faith in. Maybe it happens more often with auto-load trailers, but that's not the only reason it happens. Because, like I said, I had a couple bales show up in the shop during the pre-release weekend. And then I had a couple Heston bales show up in the shop when we were doing some Heston bales over on Elm Creek. But I have made multiple hundreds of bales and not had them show up in the shop, so... Oh, we're out of product. That's what happened. So it happens if you leave them on a trailer. Oh. It's odd, but okay. I guess so. That's why I never see it really happen that often, because I really don't leave them on trailers. I didn't know we had. Oh, we got an animated fan in the engine too. Didn't even see that earlier. And we got a cool suspension. Well, Rasnick, I don't know, but my guess would be he's working on a map. Yeah, see, Terraformer, I'm kind of anal. I'm anal and a little OCD. I think OCD and anal go along with each other, right? We're birds of a feather flock together. People who are anal and OCD, they are best buds. Any rate, yeah, I typically, I wouldn't load a bale trailer and just leave it loaded. There we go. It's like my mother was down over the weekend or last week while we were away, you know, with the whole surgery and all. And she calls me, it's like, have you ever not been able to start your car? Because she was using my car last week. I'm like, no, I never had any issues starting the car. It just starts. Well, apparently the steering was locked. And it wouldn't let her, you know, turn the ignition on until you turn the wheel a little bit to unlock the steering. And I'm like, I don't know, it never does that for me. So we finally get home, I jump in the car after she's used it, and I'm like, why is my steering wheel halfway turned to the left? It's in the driveway. Why is it turned halfway to the left? I'm like, I never leave my steering wheel turned. When I park the car, I turn it straight, I turn it off. I thought, oh, that's probably why I never have the issue of my steering being locked, because I always had the wheel straight, because I'm OCD. And the wheel has to be straight when you get out of the car. Just like the eggs have to be in a specific pattern, evenly distributed in the carton when you put them back in the fridge. You heathens that do not evenly redistribute your eggs, I just cannot see how you can live with yourself. CFL Rough Riders, welcome to the stream. Travis is his name. Oh, GTX's silo displays. Well, we saw his cabin come back, right? I thought I heard Follow Me was pending a 1.3. Someone was saying that he was going to release it after 1.3 because there was some 1.3 bug. That's what I had heard. We don't use stick butter or margarine. But egg holders are a waste of space. They've been specifically designed to waste space. because they don't want to waste the time compacting the silage. They'd rather move bales around. All kinds of reasons. You see? Priorities. Priorities. Unfurl this fine machine. Off we go. I have absolutely no idea if flat map is coming to FS22. I couldn't even tell you who did flat map. Now there are other build your own map. Oh, look at that. Look at that, people. I didn't do that. It's doing that on its own. Who's your daddy? Look at that. It does slope adjustment. Watch the boom, it's going to raise up with the slope. Then it's going to level back down. Now that was cool. I don't know how it did that. Maybe the other sprays do that, I don't know. That was sweet. Again, this is going to be about Connect modding in case IH Parrot. Currently in testing. Yeah, I don't usually do stuff this quick or this big. Right, let's do this. Let's lower it all the way down. Whoa! We've gotten 2 unlocks this screen. So yeah, look, you can see the hydraulics. You can see hydraulics moving. Right there. That is definitely... See, if we look here at that cylinder, it is definitely moving. So we got super awesome active suspension. Oh no, it's snowing. think it's just going to hit the fence. I think it's just going to hit the fence. Patriot. So I guess it's the Patriot, not the Parrot. There we go. There I go, and can't pronounce things right anymore. That's okay. Soon I'll be the old man that just can't pronounce things. And then it'll be acceptable. Fill it back up. Welcome, a totally normal Walmart employee. How are you doing this evening? Oh. Look and see if there's any sort of display to give you the fill indicator. See it, but we have light. Indicators there on the dash. Radar Lover, it's links in the description. View that map video on where to download it. If that's what you're talking about. Oh, Dogo Gaming. Lost. What do you mean you're lost? Let's watch the unfurlment from inside. I don't know, it's just like how we have 3 different animations all going on at the same time during the unfurlment. All right, David, thanks for dropping by. We're going to be going on for about another, well, until we get this field done, actually. Then we're going to call it for the night ourselves. I work in the morning, sadly. Well, thank you, Radar Lover, for watching the videos. Interesting enough, we have 2/3 are going to pass on the DLC, and 1/3 feel that it is a must-have. It's quite an interesting breakdown. I would say not a surprising breakdown, but it is an interesting breakdown. I would say probably the players that watch the channel are probably not that heavy into vineyards or groves. We do have a Discord, explanation Discord. I'll pull up the invite link. Don't forget, explanation quote 10. Explanation quote 10, everybody. One of the most important quotes we've got out here. Fernandez, welcome to the stream. Ha ha! Tricked you. But really, this boom leveling thing is really cool. You can zoom in and we can see the hydraulics moving it as the sprayer kind of tilts its angle, and as the ground changes elevations. The suspension work, I really like the springs, the way the tire suspension's working. Really cool. Looking forward to it showing up in the mod hub for everyone to take advantage. I have not tried gluten-free bread, but I can tell you gluten-free noodles don't look so hot. And gluten-free potato chips are the bomb. Oh, we should see it. We should see it. Yeah. You all can see that move, right? I mean, it's subtle. I think it's great to see you guys getting into creating content for the game. $860 spruce. I don't think that's nothing. That's nothing compared to the guys on Raz's No Man's Land communities or multiplayer server. They've probably cut thousands of trees down at this point. They are absolutely crazy. Let's do it over here where we have an extreme hill. Oh my goodness, you can really see it there. Right. All right, guys, that is going to do us for the night. Well, thank you for coming by and watching the live stream. We will plan on being live. Oh, we got a dome light. Cool. We plan on being live tomorrow night also. Kind of depending on if there's a map drop or not in the Giants mod hub. We'll be on probably... we'll probably be on Valley of the Old Farm tomorrow night. Alien Jim, thanks for dropping by. It just completes the stream if you show up right at the end. Super, super happy to have you here. Wonderful creations. We were just talking about your plans next. And what could they be? And until next time, happy farming.